Hey everybody, it's Marianne from Matthew's Puzzle. Tony over at JustStopScreaming.com for her Friday Favorites post has asked us to tell you guys about our favorite lipsticks. So I have a hard time picking just one. I think you probably noticed that about me. I have a hard time picking just one of anything. So anyway, I have two. And my first one I want to tell you about is it's called Lip Envy, and the color is Envious, and it's by Urban Decay. What I like about this, and you can tell it's really kind of a dark color, but don't let that scare you. It actually goes on really light. So it comes with this really cool little applicator tip, right? And you can just go on, and it's more of a lip stain. And as you can see, that's not really that dark, right? I'm sure you can increase the intensity by applying it multiple times. I don't. I kind of like it being a little more subtle, but you wouldn't expect subtlety from this color, right? You'd expect it to be like super dark. It isn't. I think they have a couple other colors. I know they have one that's like more pale than this, but even on somebody as fair as me, this color, Envious, looks pretty good. So that's my first pick. I like to wear that. I put that on and then typically just put a little lip balm over it, and I'm pretty good to start the day. Okay, so my other favorite, and this one is by Bobbi Brown. Can you see that? Okay, so it's by Bobbi Brown, and it is her, I'll try to get this one up here for you too, Pot Rouge for Lips and Cheeks in Pale Pink 11. Okay, I did go with a really pale. Well, it's not too pale. I think it's a pretty nice and intense pink. I think it's showing up a little beige or mauve on the screen, but it's pinker than that. And what you could do is just take a little bit of it and right on the lips. I really like it. It kind of reminds me, if you've been watching American Idol right now, it kind of reminds me a little bit of that pink that Nicki Minaj has been wearing a lot of. I think hers is a little pinker than this, but this is a great color. I really like it. And then what's really cool is you can also just dab a little bit on your cheeks, and you have a nice, natural pink glow. And I will tell you that last year when I was at Autism One, I got to go to the Rescue Our Angels party, and during the party everybody got to go get their picture taken with Jenny McCarthy, and I did, and I love her. And if you know anything about Jenny, she's really honest, and she cusses a lot, and I mean a lot. So it's kind of funny to listen to her talk, especially when she's talking about autism and she's dropping F-bombs here and there and cussing up a storm. But anyway, when I went to get my picture taken with her, I was wearing the Bobbi Brown and for my cheeks and on my lips, and I went over and she put her arm around me and she looks at me, and we're getting ready to get our picture taken, and she looks at me and she goes, she's like, Effin, your skin is gorgeous. And then she like turns around and smiles, and that was it. And so it was kind of cool to have Jenny McCarthy, who's, you know, really beautiful and knows a lot about skin and things like that. And she just looked at me and she was like, your skin is effing gorgeous. And of course she didn't say effing, she said, you know. Anyway, so these are my two favorites. Again, Bobbi Brown and Urban Decay Lip Envy, my two favorites. Leave me a post down below. Comment. Tell me what your favorites are, so maybe I can learn about some really cool makeup. You know, the natural is the better. Not gonna lie to you. I try to go natural as much as I possibly can, but you know, sometimes you gotta go with what you can get and what looks really good. And so if I'm going gray, maybe I have to, you know, use a little bit of the real stuff. Anyway, thanks. Bye-bye.